All right, everybody. Welcome back to MAPOP Sports. This is Grandy. If this is your first time here, welcome. Appreciate you guys checking out the channel, checking out the video. You guys returning, welcome back. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm just kind of getting ready for the show here, guys. If you guys, as I mentioned before previous videos, if you guys are in the Denver area, check out the show. We'll be at the Delta in Thornton tomorrow, Saturday, and also Sunday. So I'll be there. I think I have 2 tables lined up for me right now, so hopefully I have enough inventory to last the weekend, but we'll see. If not, that means it's a good thing. That means I sold a lot of shit. So there you guys go. So other than that, let's do a quick Q&A today. I definitely wanted to jump in. I had a lot of questions this past week and a half or so I want to jump in before I get back into gearing up for the show and everything. So let's go. First question, arena club grading versus the others, PSA, their issues, this is massive. I had a lot of people just messaging me about this. So number one, I think I spoke about this. If I repeat, I apologize, but there's a lot of new people checking out the channel and everything, but I only use currently SGC or PSA, primarily 90% PSA, maybe if you think SGC, just depends. And the reason being is because doing this full time, I need the most bang for my buck, biggest amount of profit, and PSA provides that, guys. You know, somebody was asking me about arena grade, arena club grade, all that stuff, grading and stuff. It's great. I understand they have a niche and everything, what they're looking to do. But for what I'm looking to do, it's not my thing. They do not provide enough resale value as PSA does, so it makes no sense for me to grade it with them versus paying PSA to grade it because they give me my best bang for buck. Even SGC, and the reason why I would use SGC for over PSA or anything else is because of their speed. If I need something graded and I need it back as soon as possible, I know I won't get the biggest bang for my buck in regards to resale value, but at least I can move it quickly, and I feel like SGC still holds a decent amount of resale value versus the other companies. And like I just said, PSA is the only reason why I use them, is because they provide the most bang for my buck, most amount of profit. It is what it is on that. But other companies, as I mentioned, great if you want to use them. I'm not going to say don't use them. If you're looking just to grade a card, just to have it as a PC, you use anybody, man. I'd use the cheapest one, and as long as it protects your card, that would be my bet. But other than that, PSA, just because they're the highest resale value. If anything changes, let's just say all of a sudden if Arena Club or CGC or whatever other companies, all of a sudden their resale value matches PSA or actually better than PSA or match, whatever the case may be, and their return table is just is just as fast or faster than PSA, I may use them. But till then, just PSA. Best bang for your buck, guys. And also timetable. Somebody was asking me how soon am I getting my returns submissions to PSA? It's sucking right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I think previously, a week or 2 weeks ago, I was saying they were decently at about a month. They're actually about a month and a half to 2 months out right now. If you guys are doing better than me on that, let me know. I sent my last one in, and it took literally about almost 2 months. Return time, so they're slowing down. I don't know if they're just getting busier, whatever. They're doing a lot of these specials and everything, so maybe that's backlogging them a little bit. But I've seen a lot of bulk submissions are coming back approximately 2 months out right now. So they used to be about a month. PSA, speed up, man. Come on, help me out here. But they used to be about a month out, but now they're currently, what is this, mid-August of 2024. PSA bulk submission is about 2 months out. It's slowly growing, which sucks. So hopefully they work on that and get that a little bit better. I think they're opening up that new office, so I'm hoping, I would think they'd be faster, but currently is not, guys. So where's my location? Where am I located? And where do I ship out of? I had some people asking me for my eBay store. I ship out of Colorado. I currently live in the Denver, Colorado metro area. I still do a lot of things in Iowa. I'm originally from the Midwest, from Iowa. I do a lot of my sources are from Iowa still. I do go back every so often. I haven't gone back for a show recently anytime soon. Will I? Maybe. It's just one of those things where with the kids, they're going back to school and everything, so it's going to be tough for me to travel back and forth all the time. So currently, all my inventory is shipped out of the Colorado, Denver area, if you guys are just wondering on that. Lots of low end And what would be my recommendation? Best way to start selling low-end cards, low-end autographs. Somebody was asking me on that. Best way to start selling is to start selling. It's simple as that. You can talk about it, you can ask about it, or you can start doing it. So whether you start on eBay, CompC, Facebook, Instagram, whatever the case may be, start telling people you're selling stuff. Start listing on eBay, start listing on CompC, start listing on McCarty. Whatever platform you start using, you just got to start. You can ask me, or you can start listing and start selling. So that's my thing. Low end stuff, I would recommend start listing as soon as possible on eBay. You know, obviously having Burbank taking a lot of their stuff out, so I would start listing as soon as you can on eBay. Start listing. You'll figure out your niche better. You'll figure out what platform you sell on better. It's one of those things where you can sit and keep contemplating until something's perfect, or how do you get started? Just get started. That's my biggest recommendation to anybody who's looking to start selling or flipping cards. Just start. I mean, you can only get better. And then you can figure out what platform works for you. Sometimes it's McCarty, sometimes it's eBay, sometimes it's whatnot, sometimes it's just whatever the case may be. Start it and figure it out which way is the best. And then also do shows if you get a chance. If you have enough inventory, a lot of those low-end things can sell at shows if you organize it correctly, put them in nice boxes at the shows, and all you need to do is just have people go through the low-end stuff for 50 cents, $1, $2, whatever you consider low-end. You'll start selling it that way too. So I recommend doing shows if you have enough inventory to get a table or whatever. Start doing shows, have low-end inventory, put onto the side so people can kind of go through it, and that would be my other best bet to do that. So, but the biggest thing is just to start listing and start selling. You can ask and talk and do it. Action speaks louder than words. That's what I always say. Will I get up? Oh, will I set up at the flea market? So somebody was asking me about that. And it was something I really wanted to start doing, but if you guys don't know, flea markets are primarily Friday, Saturday, Sundays, weekends, right? Very difficult for me in my case. I have, kids. I have 4 children, 11 and under. They have a lot of, school's about to start, and then they have a lot of activities on the weekend. So it's really difficult for me to set up at the flea market. I mean, my daughters are in golf. My daughters are in basketball. So my weekends are really primarily focused to be on family time. So it's hard for me to go ahead and set up. Even this, the show coming up this weekend. That's why I'm only doing shows every other month or every quarterly if I can right now, because weekends are primarily family time. So it's really difficult for me, and to spend a weekend at the flea market, which I would love to be able to do, but I have to find a weekend that I'm going to be available to be able to do that. It is a good idea because it's cheap in regards to paying for it, and it's a good opportunity to get more eyes on your inventory. So maybe on down the future, if I have a free weekend, I will be setting up at the flea market. Will I be attending the Minnesota show in September? As much as I love to travel, I'm not like those other YouTube channels who get to travel to all these shows. It is simple. It doesn't work that way for me, for my situation. As much as I would love to and want to give you guys more content of different locations and different shows, I can't. I take care of my children Monday through Friday. I am literally the boss, and I'm running this eBay store. And on the weekends, we have activities. So I don't have that opportunity. I'm not that type of person. I'm just going to leave my wife to take care of all the kids. I will take care of my damn kids myself. So sorry, guys. As much as I would love to travel and check out other shows and other stuff like that, I would love to. I just currently, I don't have that opportunity. I don't have that time. I prioritize other things than doing shows nationwide. So, doesn't mean I'm better. Doesn't mean I'm worse. It's just, it is what it is. Any listing for that? Okay. Am I going to be listing on Fanatics collection, PSA vaults, things like that? Currently, no. I understand. Yes. Will I be saving on shipping if I were to list on those things? Probably. If those things become as big and give me as much eyeballs as eBay does, of course. But right now, eBay is still king, guys, in regards to the amount of transactions, the amount of customer base, the amount of eyes who gets to look at your stuff. eBay is still king. I will still continuously use eBay as the biggest format currently. If Fanatics collection, if that I guess you can say that becomes so big that I have to, I should start using them. Then of course I will start using them. Same thing with PSA Vault. But the thing is, as easy as you guys think, oh, it's gonna save me so much on shipping, I'd rather have convenience than that, because eBay is so simple. I sell whatever. I literally print out the shipping label, gone. You know what I mean? I understand it takes time to do all that stuff, but eBay is just more convenient. eBay just has more eyeballs on it. It has more customer base. It's just bigger currently. Like I just said, if anything grows as big as eBay, or as big as eBay is convenient as eBay, of course I would use them. But currently, it makes no sense. I would just use whatever platform is the biggest and has the most amount of eyeballs and is the fastest for me in regards to that. So currently, I'm just using them. Will I use the others? Maybe. Just all depends on that, guys. Scanner, I think people ask me, I mentioned this before, but I'll re-mention it again. I currently use the Fujitsu FI 8170. So it's I think they changed it to the FICO now, I think that's the company or whatever. It's the FICO FI 8170. That's the current scanner I use. I used to have a Epson 500 DS or something like that, I forgot. I didn't like it. I left a lot of marks and actually kind of damaged some cards. This one, luckily, I didn't get a lemon. It has not damaged cards yet, knock on wood, and it's been working okay for me. So I currently use it. I can scan thicker cards. I can scan cards without penny sleeves, things like that. So I haven't had issues with that. So that's the current scanner I use. I highly recommend try any types of scanners out there, guys. But the thing is, try. You have to try it out to see what scanner works best for you. Make sure whatever program you use, whether it's Card Dealer Pro, whether it's Chrono Cards, whatever application, make sure that the scan that you're looking to purchase, whatever, is compatible. They usually have a list. Go to their website, those applications website. They'll give you a list of what scanner is compatible. And there you guys go, and just kind of figure that part out, because I've heard nightmares that people have used the Fujitsu FI 8170 or the FICO one. I've heard people have been great, people have been horrible with it. Same thing with the Epson scanners. I've heard all kinds of stuff. It's one of those things I'm not going to recommend anything. Try it for yourself, and you kind of figure it out which one's best for you. Football or baseball, which sells better? So this is kind of a it depends on your inventory, okay? So let's just say if your inventory has 90% football and 10% baseball, of course you're gonna say football sells better. Vice versa, if you have 90% baseball and 10% football, of course baseball is gonna sell better. So it all depends, relative, and then also the time of the year. So timing is critical, because right now, I can tell you right now, football is selling better in my eyes than baseball. My inventory reflects that. I have more football than baseball. However, I still feel like, timing, obviously, football is just more interest as the season is about to begin, things like that. Baseball is kind of midstream. There's nothing really huge going on, but as the playoff season is going to come, maybe baseball will pick up, and vice versa. During spring training, I felt like baseball was huge, and in the first month of baseball, I felt like it was, there was just a lot of momentum in regards to that. But it all depends. Like I said, it depends on your inventory. What do you list more of, or what do you have more of inventory wise, and then also time of the year. I think those are the two main factors of what sells more. So I can say clearly right now football sells better, and that's because my inventory reflects that. I have more football than baseball, and on top of that, it's right before it's preseason right now, so football is going to have a lot more momentum, a lot more, I guess you can say, expectations, things like that. So there you go. Last but not least, yes, my kids are loud. People are wondering, like, damn, your kids are loud in the background. It happens, man. I work from home. I run this business from home, my eBay store. Don't forget, check that out. Every little bit helps. Link is in the description. But they're going back to school, so hopefully when I start recording now, it won't be as loud. I apologize about that, guys. But when you got 4 kids, 11 and under, they may make a few noises in the background. I apologize, but it is what it is, man. Other than that, man, hopefully you guys have a good rest of the week, good rest of the weekend. Hopefully if you guys appreciate and like this kind of stuff, feel free to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, all good, man. Still appreciate you guys watching the video all the way through here. I'll be at the show this weekend. I probably won't be recording, but I will record early next week and let you guys know how the show here at Denver went and what my thoughts are and everything like that about the industry, doing the show and all that good stuff. So Other than that, man, go Bears, bear down, go Hawkeyes. Go Caitlin Clark. WNBA is back, so make sure you guys check out Caitlin Clark and the fever there. So other than that, man, I can't wait, man. Football season's here, guys. I'm beyond excited. My Bears, my Hawkeyes about to play. So there you guys go. Other than that, have a good weekend, guys. Till next time, appreciate you guys.